So apparently config isn't available to us inside of a block plugin. So we need some other way to get configuration. So how does that happen exactly? Well, based on what we have here, I'm not sure what we'd search for in order to find out what the alternate way of getting to this config. I'm guessing that it's available to us through the dependency injection container, so we can use Drupal service and then pass in the name of the service, but I'm not exactly sure what the service would be called. So this is a time where maybe going back to the documentation would be a good idea. So what we're going to look for is the configuration API. I'm going to go to the browser and I'll open up a Google search and search for Drupal 8 API. I'm going to jump to this developing API 8. This has a list of all of the APIs in Drupal 8 that we might be interested in. And here's the configuration API. I'm going to click on that. So we have an overview and then we have simple configuration API. I'm not sure if that's what we want, but let's click it to see. So if we scroll down here, it shows us examples of what our YAML file might look like. I'm going to scroll down a little more. Here we go. Config, Drupal config, and then we can pass in the config group that we want to pull in. So this should be the same, I'm guessing, if we jump back to our code, as this config would be. So I'm going to go back to the browser and I'm going to copy this Drupal config here, and I'll go back to the editor and I'm going to paste it in right here, and I'll save this. Okay, now I'm going to go back to our block layout page and let's click Trails History again. Hey, we have the overlay, so we bypassed the error. Awesome.